as at last year, August, Genco's debts had escalated to approximately 1.495 trillion naira, reflecting significant financial strain within the sector. That's according to Energy Central. We also understand that the payment discrepancies between the NERC, the NERC reported that in the second quarter of last year, DISCO's remittances to the NBET dropped from 79.09%, dropped to 79.09% from 99.33% in the first quarter. And of course, we understand that that shortfall also hindered Genco's ability to maintain and expand generation capacity. Well, Dr. Oni, your take?
Okay, my take is that first, ministries, departments, and agencies of the federal government need to pay their bills. That arrangement needs to be tightened, because if they do not pay their bills to the DISCOs can't pay Gencos, and Gencos cannot even pay for gas, right?
What's the percentage of debt that these MDAs owe the DISCOs?
You hear all sorts of figures from around, I've heard around 600 billion naira is what the latest figures. Yes, that's the latest figure I have heard, right? So if you owe that much, and it's not MDAs at the federal level alone, MDAs at the state level. So it's a huge class. Now, if you owe that much, you know, that's already a problem. So you don't expect that you'd have power at some point, because historically, there have been debts owed to gas companies. Some of that debt's been paid, but there's still substantial debt. That's one. Secondly, like you did mention, in Q3 it improved because the DISCOs then began to concentrate around Band A guys to ensure that they could get more from them. And you hear people complain, even many people switch off AC, switch off stuff they ordinarily wouldn't have in the past to also bring down their costs. So ministries, departments, agencies of the federal government and state governments need to pay. There needs to be an arrangement where you can even take money from the source before they get their monthly allocation, because that will then help. And in terms of infrastructure, there's more that needs to be done by the DISCOs. With the ongoing sale, we hope that guys who've got the cash are the ones who are now succeeding. You know, there are rumors around who's bought Eco Disco from West Power and Gas, you know, and they seem to be guys who have done it and who are succeeding around the hydro at the moment and the gas company too. So I think if that goes on and we can work around that transmission, the state succeed, revenues will then improve. We can pay for gas, because if you cannot pay for your inputs, then you don't expect an output. So like Abubakar did mention, it's improved actually. From Q2, what you did see was a Q2 report. I think in Q3, it did improve substantially actually, what the DISCOs have paid. But there's still a lot of debts